I was a 40-year-old statistic. I was making less than $43,000 a year at roughly 60% of the area median income for Seattle, and I was paying about 40% of my income on rent. I'd never owned a home. I had credit card debt, parking ticket debt, defaulted vehicle loan debt, and about $45,000 in student loan debt from getting my BA from the University of Washington. I had no idea the journey I was about to embark on, or that it would take me from social worker to realtor to flight attendant to Presidio graduate school. But I knew I wanted to make a bigger difference in the world. My name is Kathy Sims. I was born in the Central District in 1971 at Providence Hospital on Cherry Hill, which is now Swedish Hospital. The morning of May 20th, 2012, I made a decision that changed my life. I had gone to this professional development workshop. During that time, I realized I was really burnt out in social work and I needed to shift. It probably wasn't what my employer thought I would get out of going to professional training, but that is what I got. After that, I had gone on probably my first ever real vacation as an adult. One morning I was on vacation, I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna be a realtor. And I registered for class while I was on vacation and became a realtor back in 2012. During the first maybe 3 or 4 years where I was practicing real estate, although not doing it full time, I started to see that none of my clients looked like me. And I started to get really interested in what that was. Why aren't any of my clients, like me? I was very aware that I was nowhere near, purchasing my own home. I didn't actually see how that was ever going to be possible. People view their assets, view their homes as their vehicle to wealth building and to retirement, and ultimately to their security. And I didn't have any of that. It was actually working for the airlines that I got an opportunity to take a leadership development course with them. I got assigned to a project in the world of sustainability. It altered the trajectory of my career. Creating a world that really does work for people, where everybody can thrive, really started to feel doable. And that's actually how I ended up at Presidio Graduate School doing the work that I am doing now, and looking at issues of affordable housing, looking at issues of generational wealth building. So all of that in a very strange way, like my social work, the real estate, sustainability, all of that is kind of converged to where I am right now and what I'm interested in right now. And for the first time, I had the experience of being in the right place at the right time, doing what I am meant to be doing. Now I'm focused on my studies, and during this time, I've become more determined to become a homeowner and to really make homeownership available for people like me. So I started thinking, what if I could create a pathway to homeownership? I got so excited about this question, and it really had me start looking at the urban density zoning and the new ordinances regarding attached and detached accessory dwelling units, ADUs and DADUs. And I wondered if we could create micro co-housing communities on existing properties using those ordinances. I wondered how I could expand on this concept and spin it for affordable market rate homeownership. This is a quote that was offered by Barbara Fisher in 2019. If you try to find a definition for gentrification, a plethora of answers awaits you. The definition will change depending on which perspective you are approaching gentrification from, whether you are benefiting from it or living through it. For those benefiting from it, the term can conjure up images of beautified neighborhoods with busy sidewalks, restaurants, and shops bursting with customers. For those trying to live through it, the term can bring up images of destitution, homelessness, loneliness, and isolation. There's a lot of really good work going on in Seattle right now. There's maybe a renaissance of community land trusts with Africa Town Land Trust and the work that they're doing, as well as Puget Sound Sage and Homestead Land Trust. There's really beautiful work going on, and I want to enter I want to enter that space and provide another viable option for people to become homeowners. I really am cautious about, wow, this is a great solution and, this is it. No, it's one small piece of a really complicated puzzle. This solution won't be for everyone, and it really will be for some.